जितना short होता है short ही सही. So generally, if you want to do anything on AWS, most of the time AWS has their own log, okay, where everything is given you by how you can do the steps. Okay, so this is, I will follow this page, how to enable uh, server-side encryption policy in S3 bucket. Okay, so as my experience, as I'm working as a developer, so most of the time you require the procedure. How can I do this thing? How can I enable any other application, or how the application is working, how the services are working? Okay, there are many applications where right now it won't be in your certification. Okay, but as a developer or as a team, while developing a website or while developing an application, you might see a new services which was launched by Amazon, or which is already there and it is adopted by your company because it's best suit to your requirement. So if you don't know about that services, don't worry, search how it's work, how that service is working, how you can enable that services, what are the properties of services. And Amazon has a very good things, they created a vlogs accordingly. So if you search wisely, you will get 90% of the things are available on the webs, on the Google, you can say that. So for me as a developer, I have most of the time my code, 80 or 90% of the code is from Google. All the Amazon related codes, or how I want to upload, even the simple code which required to upload the bucket data to S3 bucket, I simply go and search in the Google. Okay, so can you see here, prevent upload encryption into S3 bucket? Okay, so the solution is to enable the SSE encryption on your data. So how can we do that? This is what we talked about right now. You can see this has to be enabled when you upload your data. Okay, so what need to be do? Okay, simply to implement this policy, navigate to S3 console and follow the step. Choose the target bucket in the left panel, change the bucket policy. So where is our bucket? Let's go into the bucket. For this, just go. Okay, so this is my our old bucket. Okay, we created last time. So here you can go into management, bucket policy, no, permissions. You can see the bucket policy here. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to disable, or we want to deny any file which is not encrypted, or which doesn't have a header parameter as this x Amazon server. So basically what this policy will do, if you're uploading a file and in that file the header is not having this parameter as this, it will reject that file. You can see this is just id, you can do keep anything what you want that file to deny. Okay, action on what action, put object, you're getting. So how this policy will work, if the action is put on this S3 bucket, deny the upload if the condition is not equal to this. Okay, equal to this and not equal to this. So if it's this header is not present in the your request, it will deny the all the upload. Getting? So let's copy this thing as it is. You have now created. So I will copy this to in my local. So are we clear how this JSON is looking like? Did you able to understand the JSON? How the JSON, this JSON is written? This is a policy template. We have talked about this policy template. Okay. Okay. So let's edit this thing. So after I'm in our S3 bucket, here you can see the bucket policy. You can even generate the bucket policy, or you can create your own. Just like I said, I most of the time I create the policy by my own. But let's see how this generator will help you. So what you want to do, generator? You want to generate a bucket policy. This is a tool which Amazon provide you. What you want? You want to deny. Okay, and the principle is all. Okay, I don't want. Okay, services all S3, all object in S3. Okay, star. What your action you want? So it will be a put object. Okay, put object. Right? We are doing the put object. Now, what is ARN? You know what is ARN? Amazon resource name is basically the the name of your bucket. This is a what you can say nomenclature of Amazon. Amazon create this Amazon resource name. So these are the few parameters which Amazon define their services. So for S3 it will be ARN AWS S3. For IAM it will be ARN AWS IAM or any other services. So this is basically a nomenclature for defining any services. So for your S3 the ARN is here. Okay. So I will paste our ARN. So it is a basically address of your S3 bucket. Okay, and what is the condition? Okay, not condition is not. My condition was string not equal to. Okay, string not equal to come here. Equal to. Okay, what's key? What I want server side encryption, and value should be this AES. Okay, add one more condition. Okay, so add. Okay, and generate the policy. You can see this policy which is created right now is almost similar to the what we have copied from you can see SSD. It is just a number or it's a serial. Affect deny. Affect. It is deny. Principal star. Action put object. Action put object. Resource on our S3 bucket. Resource on our S3 bucket name. Condition not equal to server side. Condition not equal to server side encryption SSE. Okay. How we can generate a policy? And second is just this should be true. This is similarly just the condition is that it should be true. Condition null. This value should not be null. Okay. Sometime what hacker do? They know that you have enabled this server side encryption, so they will just pass the server side encryption, not the value. So something. This is how you should do. This should be enabled, and this value should not be null. Okay. So now, okay. So before uploading the file or before enabling the things, let's try to upload a file without encryption. Okay, add a file. So are you with me what I am trying to do right now?
Yes, Parag.
Okay,
Yes, Parag.
sure, thanks. So right now I'm uploading a file and you can see the encryption is disabled. Okay, so let's upload a file. So my file got uploaded. You can see the file index.html, right? So is the encryption enabled of this file? Let's see. What is the encryption? Encryption is disabled. So this is not what I want. I want if I'm uploading a file, the file should be the encryption is enabled, so the Amazon can do the encryption on its side. So I will go to the permission, I will go to the bucket policy, and I will upload this policy which I created right now. Let's copy and paste. Okay, sometime save. There is one problem which I've applied to any resource in the statement. Any resource. Okay, star. Right now, one problem. Right, when I was creating the bucket, the problem with the generator is that you can see the ARN. ARN basically address of a S3 bucket. I said that this is the ARN or address of a S3 bucket. So this policy should be applied inside the bucket, right? Not on the bucket. So what are the files which are coming inside the bucket? On that, this policy should be applied, right? So here I required slash star. Here I required slash star means inside the bucket, not on the bucket. Encryption is not on the bucket or objectives are not applied on the bucket. I require encryption on the files which are uploaded inside the bucket. That's why slash star. Are you clear with me? Why? What was the error? Slash star. Okay. So my bucket policy is uploaded. Let's try to upload a file. Are we clear why I created the star there? Sorry. Let's upload this file now. So I'm not enabling the encryption again. Let it be off. Encryption should be disabled and it should deny my file. It should give me error. Right now it is you don't have permission to upload the file, or basically the error is now it won't allow to upload a file if encryption is off. Okay, so now try to upload a file with encryption. So I have enabled the encryption. You can see server-side encryption or KMS. So if I'm click on KMS, I need to require to pass the key. So as we haven't created a key, so or Amazon is managing this key, so you can either this or this. Okay, so let's go with the SSE right now. I will show you KMS also. Click on update, upload the file. So file is uploaded, right? Hooray. So you can see index. We uploaded this file and it is SSC. Okay, SSE S3. Okay, this is for SSE S3. Let's try with the KMS also. Let's try to upload a file with KMS. There are two types of encryption, right? We talk about. So let's try to upload this file again. Enable KMS. Okay, upload. Again, we got an error. Though we are unable the encryption on the file, still we are getting error. Did you got why we got the error?
Yes.
Because here the condition is it should be SSC 256, SSC server-side encryption S3. So its values AES 256. So okay, for KMS we need to pass the value KMS. We have to enable the bucket encryption with KMS. Where was the PPT course? Yeah, I will show you. There are two type of encryption we talked about, right? Here. So to enable the KMS, we need to save the parameter as AWS KMS in the policy. So here we have to update as AWS KMS. But right now we have enabled only this one. Okay. So are you clear what we have done right now? Lab.
Yes, Parag.
Okay. So where is required this? So you are a developer. You need to create a policy. So now you can deny any files which is uploading in S3 bucket, and if the header doesn't contain the encryption. Okay, so most of the time it's we are using this, but companies are also going for the KMS or the other keys. Getting? So this is for the our encryption. So we created the bucket, we review the policies, review the server-side encryption option in S3, and for encryption we enable the bucket policy and we try to upload an encrypted file if the policy is working. It is clear?